Welcome to High School Quiz Show Maine. We are over halfway in our quest to whittle 16 schools down to 8 as we work towards the quarterfinals and the championship with the $1,000 prize for their school's project graduation. In our 5th qualifying match, it's the Warriors of Wells High School taking on the Knights of Noble High School. That's coming up next on High School Quiz Show Maine.
Production support for High School Quiz Show Maine is provided by Energy is about more than just keeping the lights on. It's about living life. As parents, friends, and teammates, Unitil is proud to support High School Quiz Show Maine. Unitil, more than a utility, part of your community.
Safety Insurance is committed to environmental sustainability and supports many local charities. You can ask an independent agent about auto, home, and business coverage from Safety Insurance. Safety Insurance will help you manage life's storms.
And by viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to High School Quiz Show Maine. I'm Todd Guttner. We are halfway through our first 8 matches as we knock 16 teams down to 8 for the quarterfinals. One of today's teams will make it through and maybe all the way to the $1,000 prize for their school's project graduation. Wells is making their 4th appearance on the show and going up against Noble from North Berwick, who is hoping their 3rd time is the charm that lands them the champion's crown. Let's get things going by meeting our players. For Wells, we have Grady, William, Indy, and Sam, with alternates John and Mason, and coached by Ann Beechin. And for Noble, we have Sophia, James, Malia, and Alec, with alternates Camden and Nicholas, and coached by David Parr and Adina Hunter. The competition, of course, has 3 rounds: the toss-up round, the category round, and the lightning round. We'll start with the toss-up round. All answers are worth 10 points, and this is the only round with no point deductions for wrong answers. Players must wait, though, for me to complete the question, and if one team answers incorrectly, the other team will be given a chance to answer it. Are both of you teams ready to roll?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, I like that answer. All right, let's get going here. Here's the first question. In Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown plays what character whose name is a number? William Wells.
11.
11 is right. In what year was the Declaration of Independence written and signed by most of the delegates to the Second Continental Congress? James Noble.
1776.
You got it. Big Ben is the nickname for the clock tower bell at the Houses of Parliament in what city? William Wells.
London.
London is also right. Michelangelo's David was sculpted from what material found in the Carrara quarries in Italy? William again.
Clay.
That's incorrect. Noble, you want to get a shot? James, go for it.
Granite.
Granite is also incorrect. The answer is marble. Marble, marble, marble. All right. This next question is a picture question. Get your attention over here to the monitor. Name this American actor who has been nominated for 8 Academy Awards and has won 2 Grammy Awards for the soundtrack to one of the films he produced, directed, and acted in. Grady Wells.
Bradley Cooper.
That is right. The sad womp womp sound effect that follows an epic fail in game shows and video games is named for which brass instrument? Grady again.
Trombone.
You got it again. Nice job. Which of the 6 simple machines uses a wheel and a rope to change the direction of force? James Noble.
Pulley.
Pulley, yes. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, the name of what quick-stepping ballroom dance is code for the letter F? Sam Wells.
Foxtrot.
Yes. Coal, natural gas, and crude oil are what class of fuel that comes from the decomposed remains of living organisms? Grady Wells.
Fossil fuels.
You got it, fossil fuels. Up next, we have a video question. Please, again, take a look at the monitor over here.
Hello, my name is Amy Denneker, and I'm the librarian at Lyseth Elementary in Portland. Which actor played the role of Jay Gatsby in The Great Gatsby, adapted from the book written by F. Scott Fitzgerald?
Sophia, Noble.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's right. Good job. In the name of a Middle Eastern country, UAE stands for what? William Wells.
United Arab Emirates.
You got it. Which play by Arthur Miller used the Salem witch trials as a metaphor for 20th century persecution of suspected communists? Malia, Noble.
The Crucible.
The Crucible. Next question. A famous photograph taken by Associated Press photographer Joe Rosenthal in 1945 shows 6 U.S. Marines raising an American flag on what Japanese island? Grady Wells.
Iwo Jima.
You nailed it. Pasteurization removes pathogens from milk by doing what to it? Spinning it in a centrifuge, heating it, or adding calcium to it? Sam Wells?
Heating it.
Heating it is right. All right, we have a math question. Pencil, paper, get it all ready. What is the square footage of a room that measures 13.5 feet by 18 feet?
Oof.
I heard an oof in there, so I could tell it was a tough one. The answer is 243 square feet, 243 square feet. All right, we move on. Which Muppet who joined Sesame Street in 2017 is a 4-year-old girl with autism? Julia. Quite fittingly, the Great Barrier Reef is located in which sea off the coast of Australia? Grady Wells.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Noble, you want to take a shot at it? Go for it, James.
Barrier Sea.
Incorrect. The answer is Coral Sea. All right. Christy Thomas, Claudia Kishi, Stacy McGill, and Mary Ann Spire were the original officers of what fictional club in a book series by Anne M. Martin? Malia, Noble.
Babysitter's Club.
The Babysitter's Club is right. Nice job. In 1852, Peter Marc Roget published his first of what type of reference book filled with synonyms? William Wells.
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus is right. In Iroquois culture, the 3 sisters' crops were maize, beans, and what vegetable? I think you were just a little late there, William. Yep, we were a little late there. The answer is squash. Was that going to be your answer?
No.
Okay, that's good. To a doctor, sternutation is the act of doing what? Snapping your fingers, burping, or sneezing? William?
Sneezing.
You got it. Nice job. I don't know if that was a guess or not, but it was a good one.
Nope.
Okay, good. Joe Flacco, Joe Namath, Joe Montana. They're all known for playing what position in football? William again, Wells.
Quarterback.
Yep, QB. Written around 500 BCE, the Analects is a collection of the teachings of what Chinese scholar? William again.
Confucius.
You got it again. What 10-letter term is defined as a word, sentence, or a number that reads the same forward and backward? Grady Wells.
Palindrome.
Palindrome, yes. All right, here's the second math question. Yeah, I see you guys are not happy about this. We'll get through it. A real estate agent receives a 6% commission on the selling price of a house. If the agent's commission is $9,120, what is the selling price of the house? I could just see some of you just gave up like halfway through. You're like, whatever. Answer, $152,000. All right, next question. The Petronas Towers are twin skyscrapers in Kuala Lumpur, the capital city of what Asian nation? William Wells.
Malaysia.
Malaysia's right. What NASA space telescope was launched in December 2021 to expand on the work of the Hubble Space Telescope? James Noble.
James Webb.
Yep, you got it. Nice job. A fox hunting expression gives us the name of what position in the U.S. Senate held by a senator who's responsible for making sure their fellow party members show up to vote? Sophia Noble.
Whip.
A whip is right. In 2020, the video game Minecraft introduced what new material that's more durable than diamond? It's named for the place where it can be mined. Indy.
Netherite.
Netherite is right. Nice job. The Emma Stone comedy Easy A was partially inspired by what Nathaniel Hawthorne classic? Grady Wells.
The Scarlet Letter.
Yes, Scarlet Letter. All right, that's the end of the first round. We have a score of Wells 170 and Noble 70. Clearly a good match is underway, so don't go anywhere. We'll meet the players when we get back. Welcome back. Before we head to the category round, we like to pause and get to know our players a little bit better with a silly question. This evening it is, imagine you've just won first place in a worldwide talent show. What would your winning talent be? We'll start over here with Wells and Grady.
Well, if I came in first place, I must have a knack for not coming in second. So that's my talent.
So you're never going to come in second then, huh?
If I'm first place.
You're the leader. Everyone else follows. William, yourself?
I'd say knowing where every single country is in the world.
And why?
And why not? We got to know where they are.
Great,
Somebody's got to know where they're at.
right there. Why not? I love it. Indy.
Impossible escapes.
Impossible escapes.
Like Houdini.
Elaborate a little. Oh, like a magician.
Like a magician, yeah.
Okay.
Holding my breath longer than I should be able to, escaping from a locked tank, that kind of stuff.
You never know when you're going to need one of those things to get you out of a squirrely situation, right?
Of course.
Sam, wrap it up for Wells.
I'm going to have to go with sleeping because it takes a lot of training, you know?
You know, you're a teenager. I'm pretty sure you sleep pretty well already. We'll move over to Noble. Sophia.
Definitely talking on and on about literally any topic. I'm very much a talker.
Like useless knowledge talking kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, anything. Give me a topic, I'll talk about it for 20 minutes.
You have the gift to gab, don't
Oh,
you,
yes,
Sophia?
I do.
All right, James, what do you got?
I would say losing at rock, paper, scissors.
You want to be the loser?
I don't want to be the loser. It just comes upon me.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Malia, your turn.
My talent of singing in the car.
Of singing in the car?
Yeah.
Like, are you good at it? Like, really good
Not
at it?
always, no.
No, but you just do it. What's your favorite music to sing right now?
Anything that's on the radio.
Anything on the radio? Okay, all right. Alec, wrap it up.
Probably knowing obscure Star Wars characters.
So you're a huge Star Wars fan, I take it?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite of all of the Star Wars movies?
Probably Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones? Good choice, good choice. All right, the category round is next, but let's see how well you do with our viewer question of the week.
Hi, I'm Paul Riley from Safety Insurance, and this is your main question of the week. In 2018, Senator Angus King helped drive the creation of what new emoji? Was it a cow, a lobster, or a crown? We'll have the answer later in the show.
We're back, and next up is the category round with the following choices. These 5 rings, just head south, that's my story, swim at your own risk, how does this sound, and putting on an act. Questions have increasing point values, and wrong answers are going to cost you. The rules for this round are different than in previous seasons. Each team will alternate control of 2 categories. With each question, they can choose to answer and either gain or lose points. They can skip it and neither gain nor lose points. Or once per category, they can toss and force the other team to answer the question. Players will have 5 seconds to confer and decide what to do. Let's see, Noble, you are trailing, so you're going to have control of the board, and you choose your first category.
Can we have swim at your own risk?
Swim at your own risk. These are questions about sharks and rays, okay? What species of shark is the largest living fish in the ocean?
Whale shark.
Whale shark is right. Known for the enormous wingspan and their surprisingly large brains, What kind of rays get their common name from a Spanish word for blanket?
Is it manta? Manta ray?
Manta rays, yes, you got it again. We're now on to swim at your own risk for 20. Sharks and rays belong to the taxonomic class of chondrichthyes, whose members have skeletons made of what substance?
Cartilage?
Cartilage is right. Nice job. Swim at your own risk for 25. Sharks do not have swim bladders. Instead, which body organ filled with oil helps to keep them buoyant?
Can we skip this one?
You can skip this one, and the answer is liver. Liver is the answer. Swim at your own risk for 30. This will wrap up the category. In addition to gills, most rays have what respiratory openings located near their eyes, which allow them to breathe while they're resting on the seafloor?
Skip.
Noble? You want to skip that as well? Okay, the answer is spiracles. Spiracles. All right, we're going to flip over to Wells now for your choice of categories. Your first category will be?
Let's go just head south.
Just head south. These are questions about geography. All right, first question for 10. South of the Netherlands in Belgium, what city is the national capital of Belgium?
Brussels.
Brussels.
Brussels is right, yes. Just head south for 15. South of Iraq is what country that is home to the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, you got that one right too. Just head south for 20. South of Pennsylvania is Maryland. The border between those states is part of what politically significant dividing line, named for the surveyors who laid it out in the 1760s?
Let's toss that.
You want to toss
Yeah,
that?
let's
Okay,
toss it,
so
why not?
we're going to throw this over to Noble now. You're going to have to answer this. I'll read it one more time. South of Pennsylvania is Maryland. The border between those states is part of what politically significant dividing line, named for the surveyors who laid it out in the 1760s?
Mason-Dixon.
Mason-Dixie.
Okay. Mason-Dixie?
No, it's so close. I want to give it to you, but I can't. It's Mason-Dixon. Dixon line. All right, it's tough. That's a tough one. We're going to go back to Wells here, and this is just head south for 25. South of Kenya is Tanzania, where you'll find what mountain that is the highest in Africa?
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, Mount Kilimanjaro. And this is the last one in just head south for 30. South of Thailand and Laos is what Southeast Asian nation, where Khmer is the official language?
Cambodia.
Cambodia. Great job. All right, we're back over to Noble. Your second category will be?
Can we have putting on an act?
You can. Putting on an act. Questions about federal legislation. July 26, 2020 marked the 30th anniversary of the civil rights law known as ADA. What does ADA stand for?
Americans with Disabilities Act.
That's correct. Putting on an act for 15. In 2022, Congress approved an anti-lynching act named for what 14-year-old boy who was murdered in Mississippi in 1955?
Emmett Till.
You got it. Emmett Till. Nice job. Putting on an act for 20 now. Approved in 1890, the first federal act that outlawed business monopolies was the Antitrust Act, named for what Ohio senator who proposed it? What do you think?
Pass.
You want to
Skip, sorry.
You want to skip it? Okay. Skip it. The answer is John Sherman. John Sherman. We're up to putting on an act for 25. Passed shortly after 9/11, the Uniting and Strengthening in America by Providing Appropriate Tools Required to Intercept and Obstruct Terrorism Act is known by what acronym?
Patriot Act. Yes, Patriot.
Patriot.
Patriot Act is right. Nice job. And putting on an act for 30, the last one in the category. In 1854, Senator Stephen A. Douglas proposed what act that repealed the Missouri Compromise, created 2 new territories, and allowed for popular sovereignty?
I think that's what it is. Oklahoma, Nebraska, I think.
Oklahoma and Nebraska Act.
Oh, you're so close again. It's Kansas-Nebraska Act. Kansas-Nebraska Act. All right, we're going to go over to Wells for your second category. What will it be?
How about, how does this sound?
How does this sound? I was hoping you weren't going to pick that because this word is a tough one. These are questions about onomatopoeia. I think I got it right. Such as beep or moo, all right? What common name for thong sandals comes from the sound they make when you walk in them? The name can also refer to a type of electronic circuit or a politician's sudden change of position on an issue.
Flip-flop.
Flip-flops, yes, good job. How does this sound for 15? Jonathan Larson wrote the musical Rent and what autobiographical show with a title that symbolizes tire pressure?
Tick, tick, boom.
Tick, tick, boom is right. How does this sound for 20? In computing, what four-letter word is a command that sends a signal to a host? The same word relates to echolocation technology used by submarines.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you think? What do you want to do? You
Well,
can answer, skip, or toss.
Well, we can toss.
You want to toss it? Okay. Noble, you got a chance here. In computing, what four-letter word is a command that sends a signal to a host? The same word relates to echolocation technology used by submarines.
Beep.
Beep's incorrect. It's ping. Ping is the answer. How does this sound for 25? The rare Hawaiian goose is commonly known by what name that comes from the sound it makes?
Honk.
Honk is incorrect. It's Nini. Nini.
Oh, that was going to be our next guess.
Yeah, I'm sure. How does this sound for 30? Ian Fleming, who created James Bond, also wrote a kid's book about what magical car that could float and fly and make a very specific noise.
Herbie.
That's incorrect. It's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. All right, that wraps up the category round. We have a score. Wells 220, Noble 95. You know what's next. It's a lightning round and anything can happen. We'll be right back.
How did you do with this week's question? It was, in 2018, Senator Angus King helped drive the creation of what new emoji? Was it a cow, a lobster, or a crown? The answer is the lobster emoji. While Luke's Lobster in Portland began the drive for the new symbol, a letter from Senator King helped it get the thumbs up from the Unicode Consortium. The senator even signed his tweet announcing the news with emojis. A cow for Angus and a crown for King.
Welcome back. We're now heading into the final 90 seconds of gameplay, the lightning round. Players, listen up. You do not have to wait for me to finish the question this time. You can buzz in anytime, but do not answer until I call your name. You get 20 points for each correct answer. Incorrect answers will cost you 20, and the other team does not get the chance to answer at all. The clock is set. Good luck, and here we go. What sea with a colorful name separates Egypt from Saudi Arabia? William Wells.
The Red Sea.
Red Sea, yes. In U.S. customary measurement, 1 yard equals to how many inches? William again.
36.
36, yes. The main ingredient of the Swiss dishes fondue and raclette is a melted form of what food? Sophia.
Cheese.
Cheese, yes. In Hickory Dickory Dock, what animal ran up the clock? Sophia again.
A mouse.
Mouse, yes. What is the most abundant protein in the human body? Collagen. What city is the national capital of Spain? William.
Madrid.
Madrid, yes. Which planet is named for the Roman god of war? Sophia. No. Mars. Yes. Badgers are the mascot of what Big Ten university? William.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Cosette and Fontaine are characters in what?
Les Miserables.
Sam, yes, you got it. What's the anatomical name for the upper arm bone? Humerus. Of Earth's 7 continents, which is the largest by population? William Wells.
Asia.
Asia, yes. In Romeo and Juliet, what is Romeo's family name? Sam Wells.
Montague.
Yes. Napoleon met his defeat at what battle in 18... William Wells.
Waterloo.
You got it. What's the Oh, that's the end of the lightning round. Our winning team this week is Wells, 380 points. They'll be moving on to the quarterfinals in a few weeks. Our runner-up, Noble, with 155 points. Thank you both for playing with us. Congratulations, too. Be sure to tune in next time as Bangor takes on Fort Kent. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on High School Quiz Show Maine. Hey!
Production support for High School Quiz Show Maine is provided by Energy is about more than just keeping the lights on. It's about living life. As parents, friends, and teammates, Unitil is proud to support High School Quiz Show Maine. Unitil, more than a utility, part of your community.
Safety Insurance is committed to environmental sustainability and supports many local charities. You can ask an independent agent about auto, home, and business coverage from Safety Insurance. Safety Insurance will help you manage life's storms.
And by viewers like you. Thank you.